Welcome, students. This is your professor, Gwen DePonio. I want to walk you through just general Canvas navigation in my course. So this video should be a couple minutes long. I'm going to keep it short and simple so you can just get an overview. So I'm going to click on one of my fall 2018 classes so you can see what it looks like currently. At the top of the home page, there's the last 3 announcements that have been posted. I generally post announcements once a week, and they can be extremely detailed and important, so please make sure you're reading those announcements as a way for me to communicate with you. I have a link here for announcements so that you can read ones if you've missed a couple. All the announcements will be in here. And then I have my welcome note and my welcome video on the home page. And then over in this, the closest to the left here of this home page are the navigation tools. And the announcements is over here as well. But one of the key ones, even though you probably want to jump right to assignments and discussions and all these elements, one of the key ones to use is modules, because I insert all of the assignments and discussions and even the syllabus and quizzes in the modules at appropriate times. I have broken them down into the weeks for the course. So we're going to click on modules just to look at it. Actually, I think I'm going to go into student view here. This is my view of the course. And so I just want to make sure it possibly looks different for you. Not too much different, but you have your little to-do list over here that you want to keep track of, but that'll help a little bit for you to see what you're really going to see as a student. So the first module here for week 1 is the orientation unit. I call it unit 0 just so that we can give the numbering starting at 1 to the assignments. But the orientation is critical. It's important for you to go through here. So we're going to look at week 2 in this video, week 1 and week 2. Now I see here that you might see something that's not bolded. That means that you haven't gone through all the slides yet. Now I say it says viewed here because I have viewed them, but you'll notice that if you skip some, you're locked out of these other ones. So you want to make sure you go through each slide. There's a next button that you can use. So as soon as you click next, it'll go to the next slide. And so you'll notice that that is now going to be considered viewed. So make sure you go through all the slides starting from 1.1. I have some Canvas tutorial videos for you if this is your first internet course. You want to get yourself familiar with Canvas, and so there's a Canvas guide and Canvas help over here if you have any technical problems. You want to contact Canvas for technical problems. Really, really important that you communicate with them, because most likely I won't be able to fix your problem. It'll be them that will fix it. I have my syllabus copied here. I also have a hard copy that you can click on the link. I have my contact information and office hours. This is the syllabus for fall, so you'll see it says August and whatnot. And then you want to make sure you follow the syllabus and the due dates and read the information on how assignments are due and when they're due. Have that syllabus. Use the calendar item over here in the far left to keep track of your due dates. Everything is listed here as due dates as well. So please use those 3 elements together. The calendar, the syllabus, and these modules that are broken down into weeks. So I have a couple of items that you can use here. This is the Get to Know Me. I have the course objectives for 102 listed here. And I try to align those with the assignment so you can see what you're learning and why. I have some instructions on a movie that you will need to possibly have to rent if you don't have a copy of it in your own library. We don't have a textbook for this course, so that's going to be one small expense. I have my rules for writing academic essays. These are really just going to help you start to have an academic voice, not a colloquial voice or using slang. These elements are really important to me for your essay, so please keep an eye on not using these in your writing. They're mostly mistakes that people make. And I have some helpful websites for if you have writing concerns. If you've forgotten how to use MLA format, there's the OWL at Purdue, but there's also grammar and other writing concerns in here. And MLA format, this is how all your papers should look. There's no time for our online class, so you don't need to worry about that, but you need your last name and page number in a header, double space. There's a lot of information here on how your paper should look. And I have some links to outside information about what are the characteristics of an essay. And I have some websites on using transitions. And so these are the websites that you're going to scroll through. Evaluating internet sources, that's going to be important for argument. You want to make sure you have credible sources. And so this will take us to week 2. And you'll notice that there is a quiz coming up in week 2. And you'll just click next to go to the Principles of Argument Study Guide. That's what the quiz is on. There's a short video on an inductive and deductive reasoning. And then the quiz will be here. So as you notice, you just scroll through here. It's really easy to keep up with what's due each week. But you have to keep scrolling through to make sure that you follow all the slides in an order. If you go out of order, you're going to have trouble. It's going to say you don't have access. So make sure you view every slide. And I see that I've gone 7 minutes instead of the 2 I promised. I apologize, but I wanted to show you as much as I could. One last thing is the inbox. This is where one of the ways that you can communicate through messages in this inbox here. And how to compose a message is just to click on this little pencil icon up here. And that'll get the process started for you to communicate with me. You have choices of who you can communicate with. There's teachers, and you'll also have access to your fellow students. And you just send me a message, and I will answer messages within 24 hours. Unless it's on the weekend, I might need to take until Monday to get back to you. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you get through the navigating of Canvas. That's part of my job. So do not hesitate to send me a message and ask for more help. Okay. Good luck.